Okay, today I would like to teach Chatu Dhatu Vavathana or Dhatu Manasikara, 4 elements meditations. The 4 elements meditation is very important for all yogis who are practicing Vipassanā meditations. There are 2 yogis in the Buddha's dispensations. Number 1, Sutta Vipassanā Yanika, pure vehicle yogis, pure vehicle meditators. Number 2, Samatha Yanika, Samatha vehicle yogi, Samatha vehicle meditators. There are only 2 yogi, 2 practitioners in the Buddha's dispensation. Sutta Vipassanā Yanika meditator, they want to practice only Vipassanā meditation without establishing the upachara or apana concentration, SS concentration or jhana absorption concentration. They want to directly practice Vipassanā. If they directly practice Vipassanā without establishment of samatha concentration, then this is called Sutta Vipassanā Yanika yogi. Samatha Yanika yogi, they practice one of the samatha meditations to attain either upachara samadhi or apana samadhi, SS concentrations or jhana absorption concentrations. When they can successfully practice one of the samatha meditation until they attain upachara samadhi or apana samadhi, based on those concentration, they continue to practice Vipassanā step by step, systematically, until they realize Nibbana. This meditator is called Samatha Yanika meditator, Samatha Yanika yogi. There are only these 2 yogis. Then, both yogis, have to practice Rupa Kammatthana, Rupa meditations, and Nama Kammatthana, Nama meditations, and Vipassanā stage. Although there are 40 subjects of samatha meditation, but in Vipassanā meditation there are only 2 kinds of meditation. They are Rupa Kammatthana, Rupa meditation, meditations on materiality. Nama Kammatthana, Nama meditation, meditations on mentality. Only 2 meditations in Vipassanā stage. They can practice one of the samatha meditation subjects according to their preference or according to their characteristic, according to their nature. They can choose. They can practice until they attain upachara samadhi or apana samadhi with one of the samatha meditations. Is it? Then when they are successful in samatha meditation, they can continue to practice Vipassanā. But some meditators, some yogis, they don't want to practice samatha meditation. they want to directly practice Vipassanā meditation. Then they have to practice beginning from Rupa meditation, Rupa Kammatthana. Is it? Then, as you know, there are 28 kinds of Rupa, materialities. You know, you will have to discern, you will have to analyze those 28 kinds of Rupa by ways of quantity. To complete 28 kinds of Rupa systematically. When you can analyze the Rupa, when you can discern the Rupa systematically, step by step, successfully, then you can also discern the complete Rupa, 28 kinds of Rupa. Then you can also understand Kammaja Rupa, Kamma born materiality. Chaitaja Rupa, Chaita born or Chaita produced, mind born materiality. Uduja Rupa, temperature born materiality. Araja Rupa, nutriment born materiality. In this way. Which Rupa are arising? Which Rupa arise because of Kamma? Or some Rupa arise because of Chaita, because of Udu, because of Ahara, etc. They can also understand the cause of Rupa. When they can practice Rupa meditation systematically. Is it? Then both yogi have to practice Rupa meditation, Rupa Kammatthana. After that, Nama meditation, Nama Kammatthana. So Ganana do, Samudhana do, Rupa Ajanan do. Rupan Paregahe dawa, Arupan Waterbe dawa, Rupan Paregahe dawa, Pichian San Leket dawa. Lakana Arobe dawa, Kammatthana Matakam, Babi do Nasakoti. What is the meaning? If a yogi cannot discern Rupa by ways of quantity or by ways of causes, they will not have knowledge in Rupa. Rupa Prega Jnana, analytical knowledge of matter or analytical knowledge of materiality. They don't have Rupa Prega Jnana. Rupa Prega Jnana. No? If they don't have Rupa Pregaha Jnana, analytical knowledge of matter, materiality, then they will not have Nama Pregaha Jnana, the analytical knowledge of mind or mentality. Why? Mind, mentality. Mind and mental factors are more subtle things. The Rupa. If they cannot analyze, if they cannot discern Rupa, how they will be able to discern Nama systematically, practically? Is it? But one thing, if they are Samatha Yanika person, they have enough concentration. That is why, if they wish to practice Vipassanā meditations, beginning from Nama, it is possible to practice beginning from Nama meditation. After analyzing Nama, they can continue to analyze, they can continue to discern Rupa. In this way, they can have Nama, Rupa, Paricchira Jnana, the analytical knowledge of mind and matter, or the definition knowledge of mentality and materiality. Based on this, if they can continue to practice, they can realize Nibbana. Is it? Then if they don't have Nama Rupa Paricchira Jnana, the analytical knowledge of mentality and materiality, then how to do? They will not be able to discern their causes. This one we call picture jnana, cause apprehending knowledge, cause conditions knowledge. Then if they don't have picture jnana, cause apprehending knowledge, then they will not have real Vipassanā knowledge. Why? Nama, Rupa and their causes are the objects of Vipassanā. Without knowing the objects of Vipassanā, practically up to the ultimate reality stage, Paramatha Nama Rupa stage. Then, although they say they are discerning, they are practicing Vipassanā, it will not be real Vipassanā. Will be only superficial Vipassanā, very shallow Vipassanā. Is it? Superficial Vipassanā, or can also say artificial Vipassanā. Is it? Superficial Vipassanā, shallow Vipassanā cannot supposed to realize Nibbana. That is why they should analyze Rupa, Nama, systematically, successfully, step by step. Is it? Then, so briefly, although there are two yogis in the Buddha's dispensation, both yogi, there's no difference in Vipassana stage between those two yogis. One thing, if they had no jhana attainments, so that for Sota Vipassana Yanika yogi, when they discern nama, they don't have jhana attainment. That is why they don't need to discern, or they cannot analyze, they cannot discern jhana nama dhamma only. The other kama vachara, kusala or akusala, they are the same. They will have to analyze, they will have to discern nama, kusala or akusala accordingly. Is it? Both yogi. But Rupa, there's no difference. All both yogi have to discern all Rupa. 28 kinds of Rupa. Is it? After that, they can continue to contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. Is it? The nama, rupa, precira, jnana. Then find their causes. Then they will have picca, prikaha, jnana, cause apprehending knowledge. Then nama, rupa are 5 khanda, 5 aggregates. The same. Their causes are also nama, rupa only, 5 khanda only. So cause also nama, rupa, effects also nama, rupa. They are the objects of Vipassana. Then they can contemplate them as anicca, anicca, dukkha, dukkha, anatta, anatta, paying attention. They are arising in passing way. They are arising in perishations. Then they will have Vipassana knowledge. Vipassana knowledge become mature. The highest level of Vipassana knowledge, then they can realize Nibbana. This is the way of the practice of Vipassanas for both yogis. Okay, both yogis should practice the 4 elements meditation to be able to practice Vipassana, insight meditation, to be able to practice Vipassana meditation. Is it? Practically. They cannot avoid the discernment of the 4 elements meditation. Okay, how to practice the 4 elements meditation? The Buddha taught the 4 elements meditation in Mahasatipatthana Sutta in brief way. The Buddha taught 4 element meditation in Mahasatipatthana Sutta briefly. But the Buddha also taught these four elements meditations in Maharahulawada Sutta, Mahahati Padopama Sutta, Dhatu Vyenga Sutta in detail. Is it? So if they are the Sutta Vipassanā Yani Kopana Samatha Ayamewa wa Samatha Yani Ko Jatu Dhatu Vavadhane Vokdanan Tesan Dhatu Prekaha Mukhana Inyatra Mukha Vasena Sankhepa Dowa Vaithara Dowa Chadaso Dhatu Yo Patikhanati. They will have to descend the four elements meditations in brief or in detail. Detailed methods or brief methods. Is it? To be able to discern the rupa. To be able to discern rupa. Okay, how to practice the four elements meditation? In Mahasati Patthana Sutta, okay, we will explain the brief methods of the practice of four elements meditation first. Is it? Punaja Parang Bhekho Bhekhu Ima Mewa Kayan Yatha Thitan Yatha Panitan Dhatu So Becha Wakati Athima Samain Kaye Pathavi Dhatu Avo Dhatu Tejo Dhatu Vayo Dhatu Di. In this body, there are the earth elements, the water elements, the fire element, the air elements. However it is placed or disposed, or in this body there are the earth element, the water element, the fire element, and the air element. Although you are sitting, although you are standing, walking, or lying down, whatever posture you are, there are four elements in your body. Then you have to discern these four elements systematically. Is it? Okay, how to discern? Pathavi Dhatu, the earth element. There are 6 characteristics in the earth element. What are they? Hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. Altogether, 6 characteristics in the earth elements. Then also, there are 2 characteristics in water element, flowing and cohesion. Also, there are 2 characteristics in the fire elements. They are heat and coldness. There are also 2 characteristics in the air element. They are pushing and supporting. Is it? They are altogether 12 characteristics. If you have enough concentration, then based on this concentration, like jhana, anapana jhana's concentration, when you practice the 4 element meditation, you can directly practice according to the sequence of the Buddha's teaching, order of the Buddha's teaching. Is it? But for those who have no foundations concentration with anapana or kasina, etc., they will start to practice the 4 elements meditation as a beginner. Is it? As a beginner. Then they will have many difficulties. That is why they should start to practice from easy to difficult characteristics. They should start to practice beginning from easy characteristics first. Then they can continue to practice the other characteristics one by one. Then finally they will understand. When they understand, then they can continue to practice according to the order of Buddha's teaching. Okay, how to practice? What is the easiest characteristics among the 12 characteristics of the 4 elements? Number 1, you see here, pushing. Pushing is the characteristics of the air element. For example, now you are moving, that's also pushing. Is it? Then when you are breathing, also there's a pushing. When you are doing something, also there's a pushing. Pushing is very obvious, very clear for all yogi. That is why they can start to descend beginning from pushing. Is it? Okay, how to descend? Briefly, you pay attention at the center of your head, inside your head. Then you breathe in. The posture are the same, no? Like Anapana, you sit down on the cushion, set up your upper body straight, etc. They are the same. Then you just pay attention at the center of your head. Then when you are breathing in, you will feel pushing. You can test yourself. When you are breathing out, you will also feel pushing at the center of your head. Is it? Then you just pay attention this pushing characteristic only in this area. If you understand, stay with this pushing characteristics for sometimes. For sometimes depends on you. About 10 minutes or half an hour, okay. Just pay attention pushing in this area. If your mind is focusing on the pushing characteristics, then later you can descend this pushing throughout your head, from centers to the whole head. No? Here. Only just pay attention pushing. At that time, no more your head. Is it? Just pushing only in your mind. If you can successfully descend the pushing, then you can, beginning from the whole head, you see only pushing. Then you can move your attentions to the neck. Only just pay attention pushing inside the neck. Is it? Also, then when you can descend the pushing on the neck, then you can continue to descend the pushing in your chest, the trunk of the body, here the whole body. The whole body, the arm also. The arms also, just pay attention pushing only. Then slowly move up to legs, also pushing, then up to feet. You are descending the pushing characteristic in your whole body. At that time, you just pay attention as pushing. Don't pay attention as head or neck or trunk of your body, etc. Just pay attention as pushing. No more you. Is it? Only characteristics or elements only. You should put your knowledge or your wisdom inside your body, under the skin, under the flesh, under the bone, inside the bone, inside your body, not only outside. Just pay attention to the position only. Then if you can concentrate on the position characteristics in your whole body, from head to feet, slowly, then you can descend this position from feet to head again, slowly. In this way, is it? From head to feet, feet to head, again and again for a whole session. How many times? Many thousands of times, even in one session. Pushing, no? In your mind, not in breath, out breath now. And pushing. Okay. Now you are practicing 4 elements meditation. That is why your main meditations become 4 elements meditation. You should descend 4 elements meditation in every bodily posture, not only in sitting posture. When you are standing, descend position. When you are also lying down, descend position. When you are walking, position only. Is it? In this way, your mindfulness becomes stronger then you will be able to focus on the positions for long times, like 1 hour, 2 hours, etc. In many sessions, many days. Then you will be able to be satisfied with the discernment of positions in your body. Then you can increase another one. Another one is what? Number 2, hardness. Hardness is the characteristic of the earth element. Okay, hardness, there is also hardness in your whole body, everywhere in your body. If you have foundations concentration, sure, you can easily discern the hardness anywhere in your body. Then also the whole body from head to feet, feet to head. But if you are beginner in 4 elements meditation, then you just follow the step-by-step practice. Example, here, you bite both of your teeth, you will feel very hard. Is it? Or you can feel bone, forehead, etc. Then you will feel very hard compared to the flesh in the other area. Is it? Or then you will understand this is hardness. Actually, there's a hardness everywhere in your body, not only in those places. Very hard and a little bit hard, only difference. For example, the flesh is also hard compared to the light tissue, something like this. But bone is harder than the flesh, etc. But, the iron, etc., then become harder than our bone. In this way, more hard and less hard only difference. But you can discern the hardness beginning from the most obvious place, like here or like here. No? Pay attention to the hardness in this area. Stay with this hardness characteristics for some time. If you understand, then discern this hardness beginning from these areas to neck to trunk of your body, arms, legs, up to feet. Slowly, slowly. No? Move your attention up to feet. Then from feet to head, slowly, slowly. In this way, many thousands of times, even within one session. And also the other posture. For example, 1 day, 2 days, in this way. If you have no foundation concentration, need to practice many days, longer and longer. Is it? But if you have enough concentration, even maybe within 1 day or some, maybe with a few sessions, quite enough. Then you will be able to discern the hardness in your body. You will feel very hard in your body. You can focus on this without wandering thoughts or with less wandering thoughts. Is it? Okay, if you can successfully discern the hardness in your body, you can increase another one. Another one is a roughness. Roughness, there is also roughness characteristics in your whole body. You can discern the roughness characteristics beginning from the most obvious place. Where? For example, here in the picture it shows. When you are wearing the clothes, you can brush your back or your pants with your clothes. Then you will feel roughness. Is it? Or after shaving, you can test. Very rough. Oh, is it? Oh, this is roughness. Only just to understand. Actually, there is a roughness everywhere in your body. Only more and less difference. More rough and less rough only difference. Okay? Then you can discern this roughness characteristic beginning from the most obvious place. Then discern the roughness only. Okay? In this way up to feet, from head to feet to head, again and again. At that time you don't see your head or your body or your leg or your feet. Just roughness only. Okay? Every posture. Then when you can concentrate on this, if you are satisfied with this characteristics, discernment in these characteristics, then you should discern You know, position, hardness, roughness. 3 together. You see one finger, after that another finger. Then when you finish one by one, you can also see those fingers together. In the same way, when you are satisfied with the discernment of each characteristics, then discern together, generally. Is it? Position, hardness, roughness, in your whole body from head to feet to head, again and again, in every bodily postures. If you are satisfied with this discernment, continue to discern happiness. Number 4, characteristics. Actually, there is also happiness in your body. You can discern the happiness everywhere in your body. Is it? Because of happiness, sometimes you cannot meditate longer, only about half an hour, 1 hour, then you need to go outside to walk. Is it? Because of happiness, you cannot sit. If your body is very light, you can sit for long times. Then, easy to discern. If you cannot discern, for example, you are sitting, you can press your whole body on the ground. You will feel happiness on your lower body. Or here, as shown in picture, you see here, when you are doing, then you press your hands a little bit down. Then you will feel happiness. Is it? If you understand, pay attention this happiness in this area. Stay with this happiness characteristics for sometimes, for 10 minutes or half an hour, etc. When you can focus on this happiness, when you can understand, then discern this happiness from this areas to the whole body, from this area to head to feet, again and again, many times. At that time, your mind is focusing on happiness characteristic only, not your body, not your head, not your body, not your legs. Is it? No more male or female, only just happiness characteristic in your mind. Is it? They are sabhava lakkhana, the natural characteristics only. Natural characteristics of 4 elements only. Remember? Later I will explain. Then if you can successfully discern these 4 characteristics, beginning from position, hardness, roughness, happiness, generally together, then you can increase another one when you are satisfied with these 4 characteristics. Another one is supporting. You can see supporting. Supporting is also the characteristics of air element. Okay. Actually, there are also supporting everywhere in your body. Because of supporting, now you can sit for long times. If there's no supporting, your body will fall down on the ground. You can relax. You can reduce. Your body will fall down. Is it? You can stand for a long time. You can go for a long time because of supporting characteristic. Easy to discern. But if you don't understand, then you pay attention your back. Then bend your body forward. Then straighten your body again. Then you will feel the strength of straightening your body is called supporting. Okay? Then you can understand supporting. Then you can discern the supporting characteristic beginning from the most clearer place, the most obvious place. From this areas to head, have to feel again and again, in every bodily posture. When you can concentrate on the supporting characteristics for 1 hour, 2 hours, etc., then you discern 5 together. Then you can also increase another one, softness. Softness characteristics. Actually, there is also softness characteristic everywhere in your body. This is also one characteristic of the earth element. Just now you discern the hardness. Is it? Hardness, softness is the opposite of hardness characteristic. If you understand hardness in your body, the other are softness. There are softness characteristics everywhere in your body. Just now I mentioned very soft in legs are only different. That's a softness characteristic. If you don't understand, you can descend beginning from the most softness character, soft area. Soft area. Where? Here. You see? Here you test lower lip with upper lip. Very soft. Is it? You can also test with the tongue also okay. You can also bite the lower lip with the teeth. You will feel very soft. Is it? If you understand, pay attention the softness characteristic in this area. Don't pay attention lower lip or upper lip, teeth. Only just pay attention softness there. Then when you can focus on this, stay with these characteristics for some times. For maybe 20 minutes or half an hour, okay. Then descend this softness throughout your body, from this area to the whole head, become soft. Then from head to, up to feet. Then from feet to head, again, slowly. At that time, your whole body disappears, only softness remained in your mind. Is it? Then what will happen? When you can concentrate on this, because of practice, you will feel your body become very soft, not tight. Is it? Then okay, you are successful in the discernment of softness characteristics. Then discern beginning from position, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness. In this way. If you can discern successfully, you can increase another one, smoothness. Smoothness is the opposite of roughness. Just now you discern roughness here or here. Then smoothness is very smooth. There's also smoothness characteristic everywhere in your body. You can discern easily. If you don't understand, you can start beginning from the most smooth area. Where? Here. With your lower lip with the saliva. Test. With the tongue, you will feel very soft, very smooth. Is it? This is smoothness. Then you can discern the smoothness in the most obvious area first. Stay with this characteristics for some times. Beginning from this area, discern this smoothness throughout your body. From this area to the whole head, to neck, trunk of your body, arms, legs, up to feet. Then from feet to head to feet, again and again. At that time, you will only see the smoothness in your body. You don't see as a man or women. Is it? You are removing the satta senya, the possession of being. You are always thinking this is a man or women, bhikkhu or siale, human being or deva, animal, etc. But now you are discerning only their natural characteristics. Then altogether again. Then you can increase another one, number 8, lightness. Lightness characteristic also the same, the opposite of heaviness. If you understand heaviness, the opposite is lightness. When you can sit comfortably and peacefully, your body is very light. Is it? No heaviness there. Lightness characteristics are more in your body. Then you can easily discern in your whole body. If you don't understand, for example, you can lift one of your fingers. You will feel lightness. Is it? Pay attention this lightness in this area. Beginning from this area, discern the lightness throughout your body. From this area to head to feet to head, again and again. Then you will be able to discern the lightness characteristic. Discern beginning from position up to lightness. Then you can increase another one. When you are discerning lightness, you need to discern lightness in every bodily position. No? Then in this way. So when you discern together in every bodily posture. Remember. Then you can increase another one, number 9, heat. Heat, there's also heat everywhere in your body. You can discern easily. If you don't understand, when you are meditating here, then between the two fans, you feel hot. Is it? Okay, this is heat. But in the summer season, very obvious. Many sweat come out when you are meditating. Then this is a heat. You can pay attention to the heat at the most obvious place first. Focus on this for some times. Beginning from this area, descend this heat, whole body, heat in your whole body, from this area to head to feet, feet to head, again and again, again and again. Then you will be able to concentrate on the heat characteristics for 1 hour, 2 hours, many sessions, many days. Then your body becomes very hot. Then summer season, it is very good. You can test to make your body hot. Okay? Then, from position to heat. Then another one, increase coldness. Also the same. There's also coldness everywhere in your body. You can descend from everywhere if it is easy. But if you don't understand, cold, you can start where? When you are breathing in, you will feel the coldness around the nostril area. Then you can pay attention to the coldness in this area. Descend the coldness throughout your body from this area. Beginning from this area. Is it? Sometimes when you are meditating near the window, the air comes from the window, then touch in your body, you will also feel coldness in this area. Pay attention to the coldness in this area. Beginning from this area, you can descend the coldness in your body. Then you will feel very cold in your body. Is it? Coldness. You can focus on these characteristics for long times. Then, descend beginning from position up to cold. The heat and coldness are the fire element. Okay? Then another one is a cohesion, one of the water element characteristics. Cohesion, there's also cohesion in your body. If there's no cohesion, your body will become many pieces, will be many small particles like rice powder. Is it? Because of cohesion, you can see your body is a solid, as a group. Is it? Like for example, rice powder. If they put the water in the rice powder, become bouncy, become what? Dumpling, become rice, etc. Then many snake become many snake because of the power of cohesion. Is it? Then you can understand your body is a time of held by the skin, sinew, flesh. That is why you feel the cohesion in your body, everywhere in your body. Tight. For example, if you don't understand, breast, one of your hand, you understand. Tiny. Your body is timed by something. Is it? Then, if you understand this cohesion, beginning from this area, descend the whole body. Descend the cohesion everywhere in your body, from this area to head to feet, again. When you can descend this cohesion in your body, then you will feel your body is tightened by rope, very tight, etc. Is it? Then very tight. Then you can also focus on these characteristics for long times. Then you are successful in the discernment of cohesion characteristics. Every posture. Then step beginning from position up to cohesion. Okay, the last one is a flowing. Then flowing also, there are flowing characteristics everywhere in your body. This is also one of the water elements. Is it? Water elements are actually the most difficult one. Very difficult to discern, subtle mentality, materiality, sattva rupa, sukhuma rupa. Is it? Sorry. Flowing, okay? Flowing, how to start to discern? For example, the saliva are flowing, urines are flowing, the sweat are flowing, also blood in your body are flowing. They are flowing, very obvious. Okay, you can start to discern from everywhere in your body, no problem. If you don't understand, for example, pay attention, saliva in your mouth, they are flowing. Then, if you understand, Stay with this characteristics for some time in this area, beginning from this area. This is the flowing in your whole body from this area to head to feet to head again and again. And every session, standing, walking, lying down in this way. Then you will be able to discern the flowing characteristics in your whole body. Then beginning from pushing up to flowing 12 characteristics. You know here, up and down, slowly, from head to feet to head, pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, subordinate, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat, coldness, cohesion, flowing. In this way, from head to feet to head, one by one, then combine together, 12 characteristics together in your body. That in this way, you will be able to concentrate on the 12 characteristics in your bodies for 1 hour, 2 hours, many sessions, many days. Then you will have more and more concentration. Is it? Then, for example, within about 1 minute, you can discern these 12 characteristics generally together, about 2 or 3 rounds, etc. Then many thousands of rounds. You can also focus on this without wandering thoughts or with less wandering thoughts, not so many wandering thoughts. Is it like anapana? If there's no hindrances, okay, then you will be able to focus on the characteristics more. Oh. If you can focus on these characteristics longer and longer, deeper and deeper, then hindrances become less and less in this way. Then you can discern according to the sequence of Buddha's teaching. Just now, I recite this 4 elements meditation, Patavi Dhatu, Abo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu. Patavi Dhatu, the Buddha taught the 4 element meditations beginning from Patavi Dhatu, the earth element. Is it? So, there are 6 characteristics in the earth element, you see, hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. Then after the water element, flowing and cohesion and flowing, no problem. Then fire element, heat and coldness. Then wind element, supporting and pushing. In this way, the Buddha taught the 4 elements meditation in Mahasatipatthana Sutta and the other suttas. That is why you will have to discern the 12 characteristics of 4 elements according to the sequence of the Buddha's teaching. Then you can start to discern beginning from hardness. Easy. Why? You have already discerned beginning from easy to difficult characteristics. But now you discern according to sequence of Buddha's teaching. Hardness, you can discern hardness in your whole body. You will feel hardness very easily. Then after that, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, cohesion, flowing, heat, cold, supporting, pushing, one by one. After that, all together. Okay? Then you can discern these 12 characteristics generally in your body. Generally in your body. One by one, then all together. Is it? You can discern. If you can concentrate on those 12 characteristics in your body for a long time, 1 hour, 2 hours, etc. For example, from hardness to pushing is called 1 round, when you discern 1 round. Then in this way, within 1 minute, you can get 2 or 3 rounds in this way. Then you can also sit for 2 or 3 hours, etc. You can also concentrate on the 12 characteristics deeply. At that time, what will happen? Actually, your concentrations become deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. You will see only a group of 4 elements or 12 characteristics only. You don't think this is a male or female human being. This is a head or trunk of your body or arms, etc. You only see the 12 characteristics. Actually, if they have enough concentration, when they pay attention those 12 characteristics one by one, then the bright light come out from their body. Like the very bright light come out sometimes, like sprinkle, is it? brilliant light will come out from your body from time to time, like electric, like the thunderbolt, etc. Is it? You will see. Especially if you have foundations concentration. Based on the Anapana 4 channels concentration, you descend these 12 characteristics in your body. After maybe 4 or 5 characteristics, you will see very bright form in your body. Is it? But for those who have no foundations concentration, then to reach this condition, okay, it may take a little bit longer, like this. Is it? Then when you can descend those 12 characteristics, okay, for example, now you are sitting here, then you can see the whole body together from behind. For example, you can see one person who is sitting in front of you, then you can overview the whole body, is it? You can view the whole bodies together from this area, for example, head and lower part and upper parts together, or the body together. Then, at the beginning, from head to feet to head, slowly, later, whole body together. You descend without moving. For example, hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, flowing, cohesion, heat, coldness, supporting, pushing. In this way, then whole body together. 12 characteristics. In this way, you can also focus on those 12 characteristics generally for 1 hour, 2 hours, etc. Is it? Oh, then what will happen? You can descend, you can move to the descendment of 4 elements from 12 characteristics. How to move? You know, pay attention the 6 characteristics of the earth element. You descend Prithvi, Dhatu, earth element. Here you see this side. Is it? The earth element. Pay attention to characteristics of the water element. Abo, Dhatu, water element. Then pay attention to characteristics of the fire element. Tejo, Dhatu, fire element. Pay attention to characteristics of the wind element. Vayo, Dhatu, air element or wind element. Is it? Then Prithvi, Dhatu, Abo, Dhatu, Tejo, Dhatu, Vayo, Dhatu, earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. Again, earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. In this way, again, even with your own language. For example, di, sui, ho, can do this, no problem. With your own language also, okay? When you can descend in this way for long times, many times, then your concentrations become deeper and deeper. Then you just pay attention to our characteristics 1 by 1 or 4 elements 1 by 1. Within short time, you will see very bright form. Very bright form. Then you're very bright. At the beginning, you will see like, for example, like gray color, or then when your concentrations become deeper and deeper, longer and longer, that time it becomes whiter and whiter, like cotton wool, is it? Then finally, the light come out from your body. Then be a group of 4 elements from your body. Then it become very bright, like undergo the crystal, the solid or crystal, like this. The ice, stone, like this. Is it? Then you will see like this. But this one may not be the same experience within the yogi. There may be different experiences due to your parami and your concentration. Is it? Your head, etc. There are many different conditions. There may not be the same condition within the yogi. According to their parami, their condition, there may be different experiences. Also, then when they are descending 12 characteristics beginning from hardness up to position, 12 characteristics every posture. You know, when you are walking, standing, sitting, lying down, descend those 12 characteristics. In the same way, when you are discerning four elements, earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, earth element, also in four posture, you should discern, especially in sitting posture. No? Sitting posture. In this way, your concentration becomes deeper and deeper. Then, when you are discerning those 12 characteristics or the four elements, one by one, you will have to follow the instructions in the discernment of the four elements meditation. Then you will be able to be successful in four element meditation. If you don't follow, then cannot be successful in four element meditation. Not only in four element meditation, also in other meditation subjects. What are the rules? You know, when you are discerning the four elements meditation, 10 ways to develop four elements concentration here. Number 1, Anubhava in sequence. You should also discern according to sequence of Buddha's teaching. For example, the Buddha taught Patavi Dhatu, Abho Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu, then discern beginning from Patavi Dhatu. In the beginning, you start to discern beginning from easy to difficult characteristic, it is okay. But later, you will have to discern according to the sequence or order of Buddha's teaching, beginning from Patavi Dhatu, hardness, etc. Is it? Then you need to follow this one. But some they discern only one characteristic. For example, here, what? Pushing. For a long time, many times, whole year, then it cannot be successful in four elements. Why? Not really. Only one element. They are discerning only one element is not enough. Need to discern all. Is it? Also according to sequence like Patavi Dhatu, Abho Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu, like this. Then, you understand number 2. Nati Sikato, not too fast. Number 3, Nati Sandikato, not too slow. This is also very important. Not too fast means when you are discerning 12 characteristics, for example, hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, if you discern in this way very fast, you cannot concentrate on the respective characteristic. Is it? You just only shouting, recitation, meditation only. That is why it should not be too fast. Is it? Then not too slow. Okay, you discern, for example, how to discern hardness after a very long time, roughness after a very long time, heaviness. Then if they are discerning in this way, you cannot finish. Is it? There are 12 characteristics. In four elements also, Patavi, Abho, Tejo, Vayo. If you discern very quickly, you cannot pay attention, you cannot catch the respective elements. In the same way, Patavi, Dhatu, Earth element. Then after that, Abho, Dhatu, water element. In this way, if you are discerning very slowly, also cannot finish, cannot reach the end. That is why you should follow not too fast, not too slow. Majjhima Pattivada. Middle way is this one. Also the same way when you are walking, when you are doing something, not too fast, not too slow is better. Is it? Not too fast, not too slow. This is the Buddha's way. Not only this one, discernment or the 32% of the body also the same way. Is it? Then number 4, Vikepa Vipassanā door, warden of destruction. Vikepa Vipassanā door, you are discerning the 4 elements or 12 characteristics in your body only. Then the objects of your meditation are only 12 characteristics or the 4 elements only, respective elements only, not the other objects. That is why when you are discerning position, just discern position only. Don't pay attention the other objects, sound can or pain can. Don't pay attention. They are not your objects of meditation. Then when you are discerning the other characteristics, also the same way. When you are discerning the 4 elements, but we to pay attention 6 characteristics. Okay, you discern only those characteristics only. Then abo dhatu only, abo elements only. In this way you descend, don't pay attention to the other characteristics, don't pay attention to the other objects, outside objects. No? You should try to prevent your mind not to go to the other objects apart from the four element object. Then number 5. Panati Samatikamnato, going beyond concepts. When you are descending the four elements, you are descending, hardness, roughness, happiness. But you just reciting name only. In the same way between Abo, Tejo, Vayo, you are reciting only names only. But your mind does not reach up to the respected characteristics or element. Then this is you are catching only concept, pinyati only. But actually you should pay attention up to characteristics or the respective elements. Natural characteristics, sapawa lakana. Up to position, okay? Up to heat, etc. Then you just pay attention, respective characteristics. When you are designing elements, also the same way, pay attention the respective element, not only recitation. But we dhatu, abo dhatu, tejo dhatu, vayo dhatu, you are reciting, but your mind does not discern, does not understand, does not know the respective characteristics. Then you are not following. You cannot go beyond the concept. Is it? Okay, you should pay attention up to natural characteristics. The number 6, Anubadhana Mojana Do. Anubadhana Mojana Do. Sometimes when you are designing the 12 characteristics, for example, together, then some may not be obvious, some may not be, some may be clear, some may not be clear in your knowledge. Why? You are designing generally. For example, there are 6 characteristics in the earth element. 3 are opposite each other. 2 groups are opposite each other. For example, hardness, roughness, happiness, they are group batwi, happy batwi. Then softness, smoothness, lightness, these 3 are lahu batwi, light batwi. That is why when one is obvious, the other may not be obvious. Is it? At that time, you just discard, okay? Discussing what is unclear. You just disregard or you just ignore the unclear element or unclear characteristic. You just pay attention to the clear characteristic when you are designing generally. Understand? Heat and coldness also the same way. If it is your body is hot, sure there will not be cold. Then you design only heat in your body. Ignore the coldness, no problem at the time. If it is cold, then your mind is focusing on cold. Don't find the heat in your body in this way, generally. Okay? This you should understand. The number 7, lakana do, designing the characteristics, natural characteristics. That means you are designing the respective characteristics only, not recitation. Okay, lakana emphasize on the respective characteristics. Lakana. For example, Patui Dhatu Kakalata Lakana, the hardness is the characteristic or the earth element. You just pay attention the hardness only for the earth element. Vayo Dhatu, Abo Dhatu, Bakarana Lakana, cohesion or flowing is the characteristic of water element. Just pay attention flowing only, cohesion only. Tejo Dhatu, Onnata Lakana, heat is the characteristic of Tejo Dhatu. Just pay attention heat only. In this way. Vayo dhatu tamana lakana, supporting is the characteristic of the vayo element. Just pay attention, supporting only. In this way. Then mainly if it is not so clear, altogether 12 characteristics not so clear, then ma, yo, pu, tau, hardness, flowing, okay? Then heat and supporting. Emphasize on these 4 characteristics. Design these 4 characteristics in your body. then you will be able to stay with these characteristics for a long time. When you are discerning four elements like Anapana or the other meditation, you should try to balance your controlling faculty, 5 faculty. Number 8, 9, 10 refers to the controlling, the balancing of the faculties. It is Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Then it mentions in those suttas. According to those suttas instruction, you should follow. For example, then briefly, balancing 5 faculty. Saddha, between Saddha and Panya, should be balanced. How to balance? You have strong confidence, strong faith, Saddha. At that time, you believe wrongly. You believe the Creator or someone. Is it? Why? They have weak knowledge, weak wisdom. Then, is it? Sometimes they have deep knowledge and strong wisdom, but they have weak Saddha, confidence or faith in the Buddha teaching, etc. At that time, this is only just saying it will not be. By practicing Anapana, by practicing 4 elements, it becomes very bright form. Where it becomes small particle, it is only just saying, actually cannot be. They don't believe. What happened? Why their faith is very low. Wisdom maybe a little bit deep. That is why by knowing, only in mind, enough to realize Nibbana. No need to practice in this way for a long time. Then in this way, then there are between Saddha and Panya, the faith and wisdom are not balanced. At that time, they cannot be successful in meditation. Then, to be balanced between those 2 factors, be careful with the sati mindfulness. Mindfulness means Buddha teach in this way. Then practice, focus on respective characteristics using your mindfulness. When your mindfulness becomes stronger, then those 2 will be balanced because of mindfulness. Sometimes, Viriya and Samadhi, effort and concentration. If you have strong effort, Viriya, you try very hard, but you have not enough concentration, you will have many restlessness, very tired. Cannot concentrate on the 4 elements. Some they have concentration, very deep concentration. Because of this concentration, they automatically reduce their effort. Then they fall asleep frequently. Like this. Is it? That is one to be balanced between those 2 factors, Viriya and Samadhi, effort and concentration. Then be careful, mindful. Then when you are concentrating on the respective elements, characteristics deeply, then you will not have wandering thoughts, restlessness, you will not also fall asleep. In this way, they become balanced. So, sati, mindfulness is very important. Anapana sati. Okay? Also, sati is working for this. Then you should try to balance those controlling faculty, especially with the sati, mindfulness. In this way, when you practice again and again, then 7 enlightenment factors also will automatically developed. Okay? Sati Sambochenga, Dhamma Visadam Bochenga, etc. Then you will be able to concentrate on the 12 characteristics of 4 elements for a long time. Then at the beginning you will see like a little bit gray color or something like this. Not so clear yet. But actually at that time only a group of 4 elements only. You don't see as a person. Is it? You already remove the satta senya, the perception of being. Perception of being. Beginning from beginningless of samsara until now, you think this is being, male, female, human being, etc. But now you see only a group of 4 elements only. A group of 4 elements only when you are discerning. Is it? Then you have concentration. Then when you can concentrate on this many times, many sessions, many days, longer and longer, deeper and deeper, then this form will become wider and wider. Then even not like this, no? When you pay attention, will be only the white. Then later will be brighter and brighter. it become bright. That's why not exactly, no. They only just to understand we show such kinds of picture. Don't complain. There may not be the same experiences, is it? In this way, when you can discern those four elements, okay, as soon as you pay attention to 12 characteristics in your body, then it becomes very bright. Then you also move to four elements: Pathavi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu. Pathavi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu. In this way, again and again, then it will become very bright. Then at that time, five jhana factors will appear obviously. Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. Is it? Vitaka is the initial application of the mind on the characteristic of four elements. Sustained application of the mind on the four elements in your body. Then Piti, joyful feeling or liking for the characteristic of the four elements. Also Sukha, blessing or blissful feeling on the four element characteristics. Then one point is you can keep your mind only in those four elements. Only in this way you can stay with these four elements for a long time without arising of the hindrances, nivarana. Is it? Hindrances also will disappear at the time. Then you can consider your reach up to the highest level of concentration in four element meditation. This is called Upajara Samadhi. Upajara Samadhi, SS concentration, we call. But actually this is only metaphorically. Is it? We call Upajara Samadhi. Why? By practicing the four elements meditation, nobody can reach up to the jhana's concentration. There's no jhana concentration in four elements meditation. If there's no jhana's concentration, there is also no upajara samadhi, SS concentration or neighborhood concentration. Is it? For example, anapana, by practicing anapana, you can attain up to jhana. This is jhana's concentration. Before attainment of jhana's concentration, this is neighborhood concentration, upajara samadhi, or the SS concentration. Is it? They can call. But here, no jhana concentration, how there will be upajara samadhi, SS concentration, or neighborhood concentration? No. But, compared to the highest concentration in four element meditation, and compared to the like anapana meditation before attainment of jhana's concentration, there's also upajara samadhi, SS concentration. The degree of concentration are the same level. That is why this concentration is also can be called as a upajara samadhi, SS concentration, metaphorically, not in reality. But in reality, this concentration is called khanika samadhi, momentary concentration. Okay? Without momentary, they are saying we are descending Vipassanā with khanika samadhi, momentary concentration. Actually, without reaching this level of concentration in four elements, they had no khanika samadhi actually. Why? Without khanika samadhi, this kinds of concentration, they cannot remove hindrances from their mind. Is it? But when they reach up to this level of concentration, they can also remove the hindrances. Then their mind becomes pure. Chaita Visuddhi, purifications of consciousness, purifications of mind is here. At that time, they are ready to continue to discern Daithi Visuddhi, purifications of view. They can analyze Rupa now. How to analyze? Discern four elements in their body. Earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. In this way, again and again, within short time, will become very bright form. Then when they can focus on this, just pay attention to the space, akasa dhatu, then it becomes small particles, many small particles. Kalapa. Then, when they become kalapa, what will happen? There are two different kinds of kalapa, translucent kalapa and translucent kalapa. Then what will they pay attention one Okay, although when they become small particle, they descend the four element in the whole body. Is it? The whole body means all small particle, all kalapa. Descend, still descend, earth, water, fire, wind, no problem. Then pay attention one translucent kalapa. Then descend four element in this kalapa, penetrate there. Descend hardness, only hardness, okay. Hardness, earth. At the time, don't add even element, earth. Then flowing, water. Then heat, fire. Supporting air, earth, water, fire, wind, Patui, Abo, Tejo, Vayo. Then pay attention another kalapa the same way Patui, Abo, Tejo, Vayo. Pay attention their respective characteristic. Only one characteristic for one element quite enough here. Okay, not like the whole body. Then when they can distance four elements in the translucent kalapa, pay attention and translucent kalapa also the same, non-pasara kalapa. Pasara kalapa and non-pasara kalapa. Is it? They can pay attention and distance four elements, earth, water, fire, wind. Pay attention another kalapa, earth, water, fire, wind. In this way, okay, when they pay attention, the ions, at that time they see only the small particle. Pay attention. Translucent kalapa distance for element. Pay attention and translucent kalapa distance for element. Ear inside the ear also the same. Translucent kalapa and translucent kalapa for element. Inside the nose, inside the tongue, inside the body, inside the heart. Systole. You descend four elements in each kalapa and each door. At that time you will have knowledge of the four elements. Is it? Four elements finish. But if you then, beginning from this four elements, you can continue to descend the derived materiality, upada rupa. In this way, you can analyze one by one. Then you can descend all rupa by ways of quantity, by ways of causes. You are complete. Then no time to explain now. Just four elements only. Okay. Then after analyzing for the rupa in this way one by one, later you can continue to analyze nama. Nama arise taken dependence on the like Jakku Pasara or the heart materiality, Hadiyawatu. Taken object. Taken rupa is object, color is object, sound is object, etc. Then those mind and mental factors are arising according to the process, kusala or akusala. Then you can also descend then you are analyzing rupa or nama. Is it? Okay. What will happen? Okay. When you can analyze nama and rupa as they really are, then you will have nama rupa prechiranyana. This refers to dukkha seja, the noble truth or suffering. The noble truth or suffering. You also penetrate the dukkha seja with lokiya Vipassanā knowledge. Is it? Then you can continue to find their causes. Their causes you will be able to find avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara, karma later. Is it? Ignorance, avijja, tanha, craving, upadana, clinging. Then avijja, tanha, upadana, then sankhara, formation, karma sati, karma pose, etc. Then you will have picture jnana, cause apprehended knowledge. Then you also realize the samudaya seja, the noble truth or the origin of suffering. These dukkha seja and samudaya seja, in other words, nama rupa and their causes are the objects of vipassana. When you really know nama rupa and their causes as they really are, then you can also understand their nature. Their nature is a just arising apparition. At that time, you also remove the wrong view, etc. Is it? Then contemplating as anicca, dukkha, anatta, by ways of nama rupa, by ways of five aggregate, satipatthana, etc. Then your vipassana knowledge become mature. Your knowledge also destroys the defilement, kilesa, slowly. Finally, you can realize nibbana. Is it? This is you can realize nibbana. Then when you realize nibbana, you penetrate the nirodha seja, the noble truth or the cessation of suffering. Is it? But you practice sila samadhi panya, you practice beginning from four element meditation up to realization of nibbana. This is a Mecca Saja. The way leading to the cessation of suffering. As soon as you realize Nibbana, you also penetrate the Four Noble Truth. Then what you are doing, what you are fulfilling Sila Samadhi Panya is to realize Nibbana in this way. Then, if you wish to practice Vipassanā, you should start to practice beginning from 4 elements. Is it? Okay, you understand? This is for both yogi. So Vipassanā Yanika and Samatha Yanika for both yogi. There's no much difference in Vipassana state between those 2 yogi. But one thing, for example, Samatha Yanika yogi, they have jhana attainment with Anapana practice or the Kasina practice up to 4 jhana state. Okay, based on this Anapana jhana, they practice these 4 elements. What will happen? Within about 1 week or 10 days, maybe about 10 days, for example, they can reach up to the highest level of 4 element concentration. Then can continue to descend rupa. Is it? This is a Samatha Yanika yogi. But Sutta Vipassana Yanika yogi, they have to descend the 4 element systematically without foundations concentration. But to reach this highest level of concentration, it may take longer, like Anapana meditation. Depends on their parami, depends on their condition, their practice. Then, I don't know, some maybe 1 month, some maybe even 5 months or 7 months, etc. Depends. But they can say they are practicing beginning of Vipassana. This is Vipassana meditation. There are only 2 meditations in Vipassana, Rupa meditation and Nama meditation only. There are 40 subjects of meditation in Samatha, different. But some they say they are practicing Vipassana, actually very difficult to say it is real Vipassana. Why? They only just pay attention the concept. How to do? The objects of Vipassana must be Pramatha, ultimate reality. Pramatha, Rupa, sure, there are 28 kinds of Rupa. Only just nature, hardness, roughness, heaviness, or flowing, heat, etc. This nature only, they are Pramatha. Nama also, for example, Chaita, knowing the objects. Phasa, contacting, Vedana, feeling on the objects only. Those kinds of nature are Pramatha. Then if they are paying attention, they only just Rupa, body or movement, something like this, they cannot remove. There also we call the compactness, Kana, compactness. You know, Santati Kana, Samuha Kana, Kicha Kana, etc. They cannot break down those Kana. Without breaking down those Kana, compactness, they cannot reach up to real Vipassana knowledge. Without having the real Vipassana knowledge, how they will be able to realize Nibbana? Is it? Okay, one thing, if they have already practiced such kinds of Rupa and Nama meditation in the past, like Bodhisattva, etc., many times, like Venerable Sariputta, okay, they can understand those Nama Rupa within short times, possible. Otherwise, need to practice systematically. Although they are saying Vipassana, may not be correct. Okay? By knowing this, they may be able to practice Vipassana meditation beginning from the 4 elements meditation until you realize Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idhame punya, asawakaya, wahang hotu. Idhame punya, Nibbanasa. Pejayo Hodu Mama Punya Bhagang Sava Sadhanang Pajemi Desabe Mesama Punya Bhagang Labandu Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.